Hey folks, I'm to Vainglory and welcome to part 35 of Napoleon's European campaign. So, things are progressing well. I've been doing a bit of thinking though, in terms of my plans. So where we are, we've got Napoleon here at Prague. And I've decided that we're going to go after the Austrians. So Napoleon's going to march in Olmutz. And Massena, who's back here in Munich. Is it Massena? Yes. He's going to march up and then they'll combine to attack Vienna. I had pulled Massena back here because of this Russian army, but to be honest, I think I can leave that. It might wreak a bit of havoc down here, but it's not going to go and attack Paris. So I think I can afford to leave that be for now. It might even start pulling back when I attack over here. This looks like a mess, but it's not really. There's a full stack which is damaged in Vienna that fought against this Württemberg army. There's a small Russian contingent and a lot of individual Austrian units there. So if Napoleon can wipe out this army, or at least badly damage it, send it into retreat, and then we move on Vienna, then we should be able to push Austrians right back and get them out of the war for a second time. So that's that. We also have up here Davout. He's still in command with Bernadotte. Davout is going to just continue to harass the Prussians, keep pushing them back. Heading for Warsaw eventually, but maybe not too directly. I think we will take Breslau and then head up to Danzig on the way to Warsaw, unless the Prussians advance with another army. So that's a quick recap of our situation, and I've also started recruiting another small army back in Paris, just in case the British return. Right, so I think we'll leave this army where it is for now. You can't move any further. Do I have any other troops on the march? I don't think I do. 4,000 in Berlin, maybe. Oh no, that's they're there to hold down the public order. 2,000 in Paris. Yeah, so it doesn't look like we've got anybody else. I don't know whether we still need all those troops in Berlin. I think we'd probably do, because I've not moved on to the next turn yet. Can maybe afford to move out one regiment. Let's try moving out two. Just out to here. Yeah, out to there's fine. So, is there space for them in this army? There is. Right, well, let's go and have you join up here. Berlin should be fine. I can't... Oh, I could start taxing it again. But I won't for the moment. I'll leave it. We're making plenty of money right now. We'll wait until that's a bit more positive. So, yeah, almost a full stack there now. We could do with some more cav. Can I recruit cav here? So what do we want, essentially? We've got a couple of hussars, and a chasseur cheval. think we'll get some lancers. So we'll recruit them. They can go and complete that army. And Napoleon, you should be able to. It looks like you can reach Olmutz this turn. So let's go and make this attack. Okay, lots and lots of cav. Fusiliers, some Swiss as you'd expect. Alright, so it's a decent enough army they're bringing, or they have there. Let's go ahead. And a big town. We've got lots of impassable terrain up here. It'd be good to make use of that. But we'd have to get who's it we're fighting? The Austrians? I have to get the Austrians to push back into that corner. So where is this? Yeah, okay, it's not actually that good. Yeah, damn this weather. Yeah, so I don't think I can actually really make much use of that. I don't want to fight in there. Actually, they're probably going to come towards us, given how much cav they have. Quite an offensive army. I think we'll just set up the guns in the middle. And just fight a straightforward battle. Wouldn't advance too far over on the right. They've probably got their cav split out half and half to each side. Can't really see too far over there. Anyway, let's get this set up and then I'll bring you guys back. Okay, the foul weather continues, but we must fight. And I've realised that we've got quite a short deployment zone. We're pretty cut off over on the left. A lot of space over there we could have used. So partly for that reason, I've got my cavalry massed in this forest here to hopefully make use of that space rather than over on the right where we have that town. So what I've done is just set up pretty symmetrically. We've got our guns in the centre of our line. Then we have 2 brigades to the left and another 2 to the right. This brigade, well actually they're not attached, but it has the skirmishers all in front of that. We're going to send them into the town. And then back in reserve we have 1 brigade there, flash of lightning, another brigade there, a third there, all of 3 regiments. And then we have a brigade of 4 regiments, including the Grenadier and the Old Guard. So the plan is going to be just to try and soak up their cavalry attacks to start with, presuming that there are some, and then push on against their infantry. So we've got Fusiliers with a regiment of militia, 2 regiments of militia, sorry, to the right flank with the guns. On the left flank, again, thinking we're more likely to get cav around here, we've got 2 regiments of Fusiliers up to form a square. Then we've got Fusiliers out in the flank, 2 regiments of militia in behind. So we've got the sort of reverse over here where we've got 2 regiments of Fusiliers with 1 militia in reserve. But the guns are going to set up on this high ground, so I don't think they're going to be too exposed to cavalry attacks. And we've got the Fusiliers closest to them, so they can sit just in front of the hill in a square if need be. So that's our setup. Let's get the battle started. And as I said, I want the guns somewhere up around there. Their infantry is going to march up to here, roughly. This flank, I think we'll have the Fusiliers, yeah, just maybe in about there. So they're slightly in front of the guns. I want this brigade short of the town, but the skirmishers to get in amongst it. There's a town hall there that holds 395, but apart from that, the buildings are pretty small, 148 there and 352 away in the distance, but I'm not going to get to that one. And 385 in that town hall, but again, I'm unlikely to get into that. So our horse artillery is well advanced. Let's bring that over here. Actually, maybe no. Let's leave it where it is because the guns always set up that bit further back. And we'll have you and about there. Yeah, head over here for now, and then we'll move you forward later. Are they marching towards us? Looks like they are. Oh no, actually they're just reforming just now. That cav might be advancing. Keep an eye on that. Let's get these guns at least unlimbered. I'd like you slightly further left and you obviously further forward. Let's move you up and you. You maybe in more like that. These guys do look like they're coming a bit close. We'll bring this reserve brigade up. Sit in there. Let's get back to the guns. We're taking fire, but we've opened up as well. And they definitely are coming in, so you get into square. Cav manoeuvring up here. Let's get this militia into line in the forest. We'll have you into line here. And you both form square. The reserve, I'm actually going to move you further to the left. And we'll move the other one up. That's not the other one. That's the other one. Actually, that's not the one I wanted. You just come up to here for now. I want the 4 Regiment Brigade in there. Okay, so we've got some cav still charging through here. They've come in with their infantry as well as their horse. So, yes, definitely want you up into there. Let's have you form line. You form square, but they're going for these guys. Okay, can you form a line there? Guns switch to canister. Try not to shoot around squares if you can. What's this? I can't select that for some reason. Alright, I guess that must be a broken square. Still got some horseback there. Yeah, well, they were absolutely overwhelmed. But this cav in here's running, and we have a reserve here. And just keep pushing up into there. You wheel to the left. You form line back here. That's not what I wanted to do with my... Oh, my guns can't move anyway. I'd accidentally clicked on one there. Let's have you march out to the left. And you keep marching up here for now. Can you try and pull back into there? Guns target that cav. You target that cav. Nice to see all that routing happening over there. I've not paid anything like enough attention to this flank. Tell you what, you just shoot at that cav. You get out the square, back into fighting formation. Cav made it into the guns, unfortunately. But you're coming up. Let's get you into line. You get back on those guns. You form a square. And you actually form a square there as well. Okay, it's a bit hectic. I think we'll take you out square. You get forward. Let's have you into line now. Skirmishers just keep doing work back there. Right. We have this reserve back here. Let's bring you up to there. March you up to there if we can get you in there. You target them. We've had more cav breakthrough, it looks like. No, what are you doing? Get back on your guns. You charge those fusiliers, drive them off. Yeah, we've got a horse out in the flank there. You turn, protect that flank while the rest move up. What was I saying about not thinking the guns would really come under that much pressure? Right, you charge them. You come around here. They've broken. You stay where you are then. And can you get... Oh, you don't need to get into square because the cav's broken as well. Good stuff. Right, move forward. And you out square. Push up. Keep them on the run. Let's have you now into line. Seem to be still running. You charge there. You just focus fire up here. Where's my reserve? When you further forward up to there. You push up there as well. And we've got the old guard and the grenadier back here, should we need them. Excellent, but that says Napoleon. No, that's enemy general wounded. It just looked like Napoleon. It must be... hang on. I thought I'd already killed... Or maybe a wounded Blucher, I think, in the past. You conscripts have done fantastically well, but you pull back. You and you both attack there. You swing around. Let's have you now into line. Okay. Who? Oh, it's just from stray shells, it seems. I was worried in case it was Napoleon. Could you... Actually, looks like we've driven them off here too. You march to there. You're still in decent order. Turn around there. We'll push you up here. Alright, you march up. You're going to have to charge them in the back. This flank here is completely dissolved. Excellent. You are still in good order, so you begin wheeling in there. Let's have you and you into column. And we'll march you up round that flank. You come a bit further forward as well. You make your charge. Got some cav trying to come back in. Let's move you into here. In fact, let's put you into square. No, you turn in to face them. We'll put you in square as well. Right. Looks like we've got it. If you... Who's... Right, 63. Let's pull you right back. Square. You can't form square. You run back here. put the guns back on to show it finally. Meant to do that absolutely ages ago, but never quite got around to it. Okay, what have they got left? Them. And you know, I never did use my cav. You into column. Speaking of my cav, thought it was in this forest. I'm going to send it up after the artillery. Should it still stand by the time it gets there? We also have, yeah, so this regiment here is going to come up, finish off the Fusiliers, the 23rd Regiment. What do we have here? 74. You get in there. Hurrah! The glass goes hell of a far when they smash the windows. Beware artillery. And I should have my own Fusiliers coming in at some point before much longer. Where are they? Here they come. Ah, they're running. Just the sight of them was enough. Let's continue the battle for a bit because my cav is getting there. So you go off after them. You charge the guns. You go after them. I'd rather you didn't shoot because you're probably just shooting your own men. And the guns will get you limbered up. Those of you who can limber up, put you onto canister, and then you're out of range. So I wonder how many men we lost here. What? Running from what? Why did you... Oh, is there anti-cavalry defences? Probably. And I've probably just charged right through them. Okay, so rather abrupt end there. But we got the outcome we were after. I'm a bit scared to look at this. We had 5 men left, so the battery should survive. 610 kills there's no bad. Right. And as usual, we peacefully occupy. The army is going to need some reinforcements. Actually going to merge up our hussars. And some of our chasseurs à cheval. Only 26 men left here and 56 there, so we'll merge them. And them in. .74 here, we will merge there. conscripts. Do we have any more? They deserve to actually be promoted to at least militia, given how well they fought in that battle. I'll leave them for now. So, 4 cav. What can I recruit? Nothing. Of course, it's only Olmutz. Prague. Let's get some more 8-pounders here. We've still got half a dozen spaces left. We'll get some lancers as well. And then fill it up with militia. I think Napoleon's army had a lot of fusilier, not much now of militia. So that's not going to make it too imbalanced having all that militia come in. That'll do. Okay, let's see, nothing needs done there. What's this? Factory. Yeah, let's go ahead and build that up. How's the infrastructure? Well, actually, let's unbuild that up. We'll do that instead. And if we check out Prague, yeah, let's get the magistrate in here. And we've got enough left for another couple of units in Paris. We've got a lot of conscripts at the moment, actually, so find me the militia. There they are. Right, there we go. So, I think that was reasonably successful. I think Napoleon's safe in there for the moment. I don't see this Austrian army coming out after him, and there's nothing else to challenge him. So, I will end the turn in the next part, actually. We'll run through it then. But for now, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this. Please leave me a comment, rate the video, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, and hope to see you again next time. Cheers.